be called again.
Item 2,
To be called again.
item 3,
Mr.
Your Lordship, my Lord wanted a memo to be filed that the
Regarding that,
opposite party
yes,
has
yes,
expired.
yes.
I'm filing the memo, Your Lordship.
Mr. Tapas Kumar Praharaj,
on behalf
on behalf of Mr. Sangram Das, Standing Counsel, Vigilance. Mr. You are Mr. S. Mahapatra.
L. Mahapatra.
Mr. L. Mahapatra. Full name?
Lolitendu Mahapatra.
Lolitendu Mahapatra on behalf of
S.K. Rautray. On behalf of S.K. Rautray.
S.K. Rautray.
Yes.
On behalf of S.K. Rautray for the opposite party. Should I upon Dhari Boschan Memota? A memo along with memo dated 9/11/2023 has been filed by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner.
For the opposite.
Enclosing the, I'm sorry, Learned Counsel for the opposite party, enclosing the death certificate, enclosing the certificate of death that the opposite party has unfortunately passed away on 25/6/2021. In such view of the matter, the petition stands disposed of.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, next please.
item 4,
Mr. J. Samantray for the petitioner. Mr.
copy notes of
Copy notes, sir, you should have. The problem is that they're leaving after mentioning. The Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall obtain instruction and may be accommodated as prayed for list on 21/11/2023. Learned Standing Counsel's request for another copy be served. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner shall serve an extra copy on the Learned State Council. Yes.
item 5,
Miss M.S. Aishwarya Prusti on behalf of R.K. Prusti for the petitioner. The memo dated, memo dated 9/11/2023 has been filed by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, indicating that the petitioner doesn't want to prosecute the matter. Para. The petition stands disposed of. Yes, next.
item 6,
Mr. Vasudev Misra for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. 5 also opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner files memo dated 9/11/2023, indicating that the petitioner doesn't want to prosecute the matter. The petition stands disposed of. Same as 5.
item 7,
Mr. Pratap Naik on behalf of Khirot K.K. Raut for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner files a memo dated 9/11/2023, indicating that the petitioner doesn't want to pursue the matter any further. Para, the petition stands disposed of. Sabuthare got line add karibe. First para re, the memo is taken on record. Memo is taken on record. Yes.
item 8,
Mr. Aurobindo Mohanty for the petitioner. Mr. Aurobindo Mohanty for the petitioner. Mr. Opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner files memo dated 9/11/2023, indicating that unfortunately the petitioner has passed away during pendency of the petition. Para. The petition stands disposed of. Memo be taken on record. Stop. Then memo be taken on record. Then para. So para. Yes, next please.
item 9,
May I plead your lordship?
Yes.
Last occasion lordship directed to.
Lordship, in this case, I am appearing for the informant, Lordship, and
you-
today I am
you-
filing the wakalat.
Just adjust the microphone, madam.
Lordship.
Just तार स्टेम टाको तळु कर दियंतु
हाँ जी.
बड़ा भक्तिलता बड़ा on behalf of Manoranjan Padhi for the petitioner.
your CD is not there.
The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to personal difficulty. The Learned as prayed for list on 30/11/2023, the Learned Standing Council shall obtain up-to-date case diary instructions. Yes. Next.
13,
Yes.
May please, my lord. Your
Yes,
my lord,
please.
Prisoner petition, the cause lead shows, my lord, one prisoner petition. They are before your lord.
ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଏବେ ସେଟେଲ ହେଇଗଲା ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରିବେ ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ କଣ ହେଲା ତଥାପି ଆପଣ ରୁଷିଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ?
So my name may be deleted from the cause list. Only
Oh,
pair.
your name may be deleted. So who is appearing at you? No one is appearing. No one has it appeared. Mr. Maharana,
My lord.
Mr. R.C. Maharana for petitioner ଆପଣ blank ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Mr. Standing Counsel for the State, Mr. Sobhagya S.C. Devdas, S.C. Devdas for informant. Mr. R.C. Maharana, Learned Counsel, who was earlier appearing for the petitioner, is present in court and submits that he has no further instructions to appear, as the petitioner has taken consent to engage any other counsel. As para. No, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 28/11/2023.
Or name may be deleted from the cause list.
Name of Mr.
Yes,
Maharana,
and others.
Learned Counsel, Mr. Maharana shall be deleted. You are along with Mr. Mulia. All have been deleted. Name of Mr. Satyaranjan Mulia, Mr. S.R. Mulia, Mr. R.C. Maharana and associates shall be deleted from the cause list as well as the case brief.
Deeply
Yes.
obliged. But
14,
14 miles, I prefer an adjournment.
Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Bhanjadev for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the State.
My lord, here trial has started, number of witnesses has been examined, let him come along with the depositions.
He has taken time for that actually.
Yes.
Earlier. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. You have served the copies of depositions.
Copy under other witnesses as per instruction.
कौन लिख ले? Up to date to obtain to obtain instructions regarding the present status of trial. Oblique copies of depositions as prayed for. When do you want, Mr. Bhanjadev?
One week after my lord, 2 weeks.
List on 22nd or 28
28.
on 29/11/2023 to grant further opportunity. Case diary is available.
Yes, sir.
The Learned Standing Counsel submits that case diary is available and he has been served with copies of the depositions of the PWs. Yes.
15,
Item 15, my lord.
Yes.
This is a connected FIR out of same FIR, my lord. BLAPL 6033/2023 is pending before Honorable Justice B. Nursing, my lord.
Pendency is not a problem.
Oh.
Disposal is a issue.
Yes.
I cannot. You can't. I can't change the roster.
And moreover, my lord, Mr. Nirmal Kumar Ratha, who is to conduct this case,
Mr.
Yes.
Vidyadhara Pradhan,
Aye.
on behalf of the petitioner,
his relation has
when
died.
the matter was taken up on 11/10/2023, the following order was passed. Thereafter, on 31/10/2023, the following order was passed. Today, prayer for adjournment is made
On the ground that relation
by
of
the Learned
Mr.
Counsel for the
Ratha is
petitioner.
died and he has gone to.
तो आगे से वर्तमान वर्षे जाए व्यस्त रहिबे साध सरला जाए तापरे
Pre, my lord, Surgudar.
तापरे कोन हेछि से
cremation
कोन
pro-
मिलियो अपन तो adjournment सेट
Right.
leave it
Right.
there
Right.
leave it there
Right.
कोन लिखले to grant further opportunity. List on when do you want?
Next.
After 2 weeks, my lord.
On
Along with,
so that I cannot direct. You must understand.
along with that BLPL may become, my lord.
सेटा मोर
That was assigned.
आपकी समय लागिवो कि समय
ସେଇଟା
लागिवो
ଆଜ୍ଞା assignment ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ହେଇଥିବ ସାର୍ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ଏଠି ବସିକି କରିଦେବି ସେଟା ନୁହଁ actually ସେଟା ଟିକେ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁନି ମୁଁ ହେଇପାରେ ସେମିତି ସେ ସିଚୁଏସନ ପହଞ୍ଚି ପାରେ କିଛି ଦିନ ପରେ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ସେଠି ମେନସନ କରିବା କଥା ଏଠି ମେନସନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଠି ସେଇଟା
କହିଦେଲେ
that was before my lord justice B nursing my lord.
Next ଆପଣ confuse ହେଇଗଲେଣି ମୁଁ ବି deputy registrar କଣ judicial ଏଠି ବସିଛି listing
ନାଇଁ,
କରୁଛି
ଆସୁ-
That has come. my lord.
ମୁଁ ନା deputy registrar judicial ନା ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ
That
court
has come.
ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି
That has come, my lord. 6033 is that that is there.
ଅଛି sir
Yes, yes, with you. BL.
ସେଟା କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଜିନିଷଟା ଛାଡି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
Achi, with BL 6033.
Digital.
My lord.
next week
Two,
ସେ କଣ ହେଲା Liston so and so. Regarding the submission of the learned counsel for the petitioner, that he has deposited 51 lakhs in the 1cc case before the learned court in session of the matter.
Not my lord, because
The
not
learned,
because court.
as noted in the order dated 5/10/2023. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has
Out of court, my lord. That was paid and he would, she would draw the.
ସେଟା affidavit file କରିବାକୁ
My
ପଡିବ
lord, yes,
ଆପଣ your submission has been recorded
My lord,
that he shall obtain instruction.
my lord.
The learned counsel for the informant reiterates his submissions that no amount has been received by the no amount has been deposited.
Yes.
No amount has been deposited. Para. ସେ କହିବା କଥା ଯେ ଏଇଟା ସେ ଦିଟା ଯାକ ସେଠିକି ଯାଉ ତା ମାନେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପ୍ରଧାନଙ୍କର ସବମିଶନ ହେଲା ଯେ ଦ କୋଅର୍ଡିନେଟ ବେଞ୍ଚ ସାଲ୍ ସେଇଟା ମୋର ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ପାୱାର ନାହିଁ
Bail has been granted.
power
by
ta-
that court
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା
to
Bail-
some.
ବେଲ୍ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟେଡ୍ ସେମ୍ ଏଫଆଇଆର ରେ
Yes, my lord. On
ନାଇଁ,
that-
no,
Yes, yes, yes. That
No, no, no.
Yes, my lord. Interim bail has been granted.
ନାଇଁ
ସାର୍ ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ନୁହଁ
Oh, final not.
ବେଲ୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Final not
ଆପଣ
granted.
ସାର୍ ଯାହା କହିବେ ରେକର୍ଡ କରିହବ
Yes, ma'am.
ବଟ୍ ସେଟା ସେମାନେ କରିବେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କହିବେ ବେଲ୍ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ତାହେଲେ ସେ
No, no,
ଦେଖିବେ
no. Interim bail only.
ପ୍ରଧାନ ହିଁ ଜାନି
Interim bail, not final.
ଇଣ୍ଟରିମ୍ ବେଲ୍ ଇଜ ବେଲ୍ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
ହାଉ
ma'am.
ଇଜ ଇଟ୍ ରିଲେଟେଡ୍ ସାର୍
My lord.
ମୋର ଆଜ୍ଞା କାମ କମିଗଲେ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ବି ହାପି ବଟ୍ ଆଇ ହାଭ୍ ଏ ଚଏସ୍ Mr. Sahoo expressed that I can reduce. I don't have that choice to reduce the
Yes.
work.
Yes.
कौन लिखे? Reiterates the submit. Yes. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner, list on 29/11/2023. The Lord Standing Council submits that case diary is available. Yes. Appearance देखी लिखते हैं. Last appearance जहाँ थिला,
No, my lord, CD is not there.
the submits that he shall obtain up-to-date case diary.
That's it. CD, my lord, CD is there, my lord, along with
Mr. Vidyadhara Pradhan for the petitioner.
ସେଟା ଅଛି।
Mr. S.S. Kanungo. The learned counsel, that's why ऊपर adjournment आपण ताले लिखियो पड़िबो. Mr. Pradhan learned counsel 6 adjournment on behalf of Mr. N.K. Ratha. Learned counsel.
NK Ratha.
आगे आगे.
NK Ratha. Nirmal Kumar Ratha.
ମୁଁ ବି N.K. Ratha କହିଲେ आगे.
हाँ, ठीक.
Mr. N.K. Ratha on behalf of who is also appearing along with him for the petition. से adjournment टा सेटा लिखियो पड़िबो. Yes. One of my secretaries what he types at the first appearance Mr. Vidyadhara Pradhan. In bottom none appears for the petitioner. It goes to the registry. Then it returns from registry to show that
Wait, please, your lordship.
yes please.
The offence is under section 408, 420, 406.
Yes.
My
The
lords, it called
petitioner
for
in
the
custody since 25/2023.
updated CD, it hasn't come yet.
Not come.
Golla dated thila.
Mr. Ramesh Agarwal on behalf of the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Nayak, AGA for the state opposite party. Mr. Santanu Kumar Sodangi, senior counsel, senior advocate instructed by Mr. SK Sudeep Kumar Sodangi for the informant. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
25/2023.
25/2023.
20th May.
Allegation is not returning money or what is the
No, no.
transaction?
It is against one Kishan Panda.
That
who is alleged with 1.5 crores.
quantity of
Materials,
FMCG has been yes
materials.
yes.
They have not accounted for the amount, both of them.
So what is the evidence that they have received the money? You said that they have received the money from the.
They have received the goods, sold it in the market, collected the amount.
What is the evidence, sir? That is
lord?
what I'm asking. I have understood that.
That police has unearthed, my lord.
So you obtain the up-to-date case diary.
My lord.
The learned standing counsel, the learned DGSL also obtain. Anyway, you obtain the case diary.
My lord.
So should I specify that or you obtain?
I'll obtain.
My lord, the
Yes.
audit report may be necessary in this case.
Audit report, how is it make a substantive offense? Sir?
Because
That can
of
be a
that-
civil liability.
Because of that audit report, FIR was lodged. Basing upon that audit report.
No, whether they have received the money or not, that is yet to be, because this is a huge amount and it is all online transaction nowadays.
Not against me, my lord, against Kishan Panda. Allegation against
Has
me.
he
is that
received? How is it proved?
Allegation.
What is the prima facie material? Not proved. What is the prima facie material? कौन लिख ले? To grant further opportunity to the petitioner, list on 5/12, 5/12, or earlier you want?
Earlier to
List on 28/11, the learned AGSL obtained case diary.
29th, my lord, may keep it.
29/11, yes.
Oblast.
Yes.
17.
17, may I please, your lordship, it is the matter where my lord had asked for filing the bailor's affidavit since the petitioner is a foreigner. I humbly pray for 1 week time to file bailor's.
Pratik Naik for the petitioner. His passport has been impounded.
Lordship,
Passport has been impounded already.
my lord has not specifically passed that direction.
No. Why I will ask? I'm not the trial court. What the investigating agency has done, the passport they have seized and kept with them, or you have no instruction?
I have no instruction. I will get that instruction.
Because he is in India through a passport
Yes, he is. He is in India.
and Indian visa also.
My-
So what happened to that? You have obtained instruction.
I will obtain up-to-date
Yes.
instruction. And also file the affidavit by next day.
Yes. Mr. Pratik Naik for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction in terms of the earlier orders, recording the submissions of the learned counsel for recording the submissions of the learned counsel for the petitioner. When do you want, Mr. Naik?
1 week.
As prayed for, list on 21/11. Yes. The learned AGSL obtained up-to-date instruction, case diary.
Case diary is already there.
But you obtain instruction that whether because if you say that he has a likelihood of, obviously if it's a transnational crime. So this is what regarding online.
My lord, I had explained that case that in section 420 that via Facebook, one person had talked to a foreign girl with a fake account, and that person convinced this person to send money in 3 installments, which amounts to more than 7 lakh.
Okay.
And no direct implication against this current petitioner. Some phone numbers were seized. Out
Okay.
in that phone numbers also, it is not directly implicated that this person from.
No, you find out
My lord.
some decisions also where the jurisprudence has developed regarding these
My lord,
persons of
Please.
other nationality.
My-
How the Supreme Court has handled it.
my lord, I will.
Yes.
Obliged.
Yes.
18.
Yes, please.
May please.
Last occasion, we also surrender. Surrender also we provide 16.
Your name, sir?
S.J. Mohanty, your lordship.
Mr. Sahasrajyoti Mohanty on
No,
behalf of
S.J.
TP
Sarathijyoti.
Mahapatra.
Sarathi Jyoti Mohanty.
Sarathijyoti Mohanty.
Your lordship.
S.J. Mohanty on behalf of TP Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. Here, notice is not necessary to the opposite party. It is 76 2N. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. As prayed for, list on 30/11/2023 to grant further opportunity. In view of extra copy file करचंती.
Instruction nahi,
Apparently the order dated 24/7/28 2023. It was directed that the petitioner shall serve copy of an extra copy on the learned कौन लिखने फिर काटी दियंतु सपारा कर लिखतु by order dated 24/7/2023 this court directed the registry to send copy of the petition to the learned court in session of the matter. Thus ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ନା କହି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ instruction ନାହିଁ sir.
if the copy has already been filed the registry shall send the same to the learned court in session of the matter. Para the learned court shall intimate the informant oblique victim through its office regarding the next date of hearing. And the right of audience of the petitioner oblique victim in the present proceeding. The Secretary DLSA shall do well to take steps for engagement of counsel to legal aid if the victim oblique informant are unable to engage any counsel. The counsel appearing for the informant oblique victim can appear through the can appear in the nearby virtual court of the Odisha High Court. List on 30/11/2023. Registry shall intimate the date to the learned court in session to intimate the same to the informant oblique victim. The आपण आ गोटे कॉपी देइथिले कि आईओ को देइथिले ता भी जानना ठीक अछि. The learned AGA shall also intimate the IO to intimate the victim regarding informant oblique victim regarding the next date, that is 30/11/2020. 30/11. Yes, next.
Item 20.
Yes.
Petition under section 406/420.
Yes.
Petitioner is in custody since
Case diary aslening.
3rd July 2023.
Yes. Yes. Any other allegations against the similar matter? 420.
Yes.
What is the modus operandi?
Yes, total altogether 9 cases. Your present petitioner is serving as a supervisor in Shakti Security Agency. But what happened? Pursuant to tender call notice, Shakti Agencies became a L1 bidder. After declaration of L1 bidder, he supplied 35 manpower services. Shakti Agency collected money from the prospective candidates through the petitioner. The entire case is that. All 9 cases are of one incident that pursuant to tender call notice issued by the CDMO, Shakti Agency stood L1 bidder.
In the as per the allegation, what is the overt act attributed to this petition?
Present petitioner has collected money.
Collected money, given it to the Shakti. Not, or he has
That
received
part
cash.
is not there. That part is not there.
He has collected money.
Yes, yes. That part, he collected money with the assurance to give an employment.
Yes. So how much he can deposit? Because those persons are left in the lurch. You take instruction.
So far as present case is concerned, but I have gone through the record. He attempt was made to refund the entire amount. He issued a check also. 1 lakh some odd amount check was issued, but it was dissolved.
Yes. The check bounced.
Yes. Since custody
Total amount of collection is 1 lakh.
No, a
9
present
lakh.
case 5,30,000.
Total 5,30,000.
A present case. But altogether in 9 cases, I calculated Miller's total amount is 13,80,000. In all 9 cases, total amount, collection amount.
So what is the
30 lakh.
instruction from him? Or I mean from his relatives or whoever is looking after this matter? How much amount he can deposit?
Why if he's there? I don't think some amount will let me, otherwise the.
No, you take that instruction.
No, but-
Because because what I have seen, the coordinate benches, after the petitioner undertakes that, then the order is passed.
Yes.
Because as far
my
as stringent
yes,
conditions
my
are
lord is
concerned,
absolutely correct, because the Supreme Court has said, not that,
Yes.
not this court. Supreme Court said in respect of public money, court has power to secure the amount.
yes.
But where the dispute is between two private individual, in that case, High Court should not act as a recovery agent. That Supreme Court has said.
As far as bank is concerned, but here the problem is that the modus operandi is that he is targeting certain persons.
Yes, but this is
It is not a private interstate dispute between an employer or he says that I'll give you job, you give me money.
Yes.
So
But this is the outsourcing.
there lies the
No,
problem.
This is not a government job. This is
Whatever.
outsourcing.
Job, I mean, job is a job. It's not maybe watch and ward duty or whatever. So he has collected
the
money.
prospective
He
candidates,
has collected money from
the prospective
vulnerable
candidates.
people.
But that's right, my lord may impose any condition, but because I talked to the wife of the present petitioner. But she is not in a position to arrange money.
Then
I
the bail order.
requested,
You see, as a counsel, it is always better.
yes, I requested.
Because the bail order is frustrated then. You see, one consideration for while granting bail is that ultimately the petitioner is unable to satisfy and he fails to get the bail. There's no point in granting a bail also. So as a counsel, it is always better that at least you ask them, let them commit to the court. The condition will be imposed there by the learned court. But apart from that, if he can secure anything, you take that instruction.
Well,
Because unless then there is no point in passing an order because they will not be able to comply rather. They will not be able to comply.
My lord, what I suggest, my lord,
Yes.
since 5,30,000 so far as present case is concerned.
Now, usually the affidavit is taken by the coordinate bench that what are the total number of cases as you are saying?
9 cases.
9 cases.
Yes, 9 cases I have furnished that annexer, my lord. That annexer I have given. In my affidavit I have given, my lord.
Total
Yes.
amount and
Yes, in that chat I have given.
and the status of the case in each of the cases.
Next, sabu case pa mo pore, ya pore sabutya case, my lord, kindly see the case number. That annexer, my lord, page 3. Page 3, your lordship, kindly see.
Can he deposit 5 lakhs? Just ask him. I'm just thinking aloud.
Well, in all cases or my lord, particular present case?
No, because I don't know. Then you file that affidavit. That will be better because this court now doesn't know what has happened in each of the cases. Where is the prosecution? The FIR and everything is in one PS or in throughout the state?
Different PS.
No. Malkanagiri re 8টা gotiye Uddola. This is the Uddola. All 8 cases are Malkanagiri.
So completely north and south. Uddola is almost northernmost part. Malkanagiri is the southernmost part. Then how the court will know? You, the lawyer, will not know.
But super.
ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ ଉଦଳା ତ ନା ସେପଟେ ଉଦଳା ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି।
ତାହେଲେ ତ ନର୍ଥ ସାଉଥ ହେଇଗଲା ପୁରା
କାରଣ ଏଇଟା ତ ବୋଧେ ଉଦଳାଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ବୋଧେ ଉଦଳା ୟେସ୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ କେସ୍ ଇଜ ଉଦଳା
ଆପଣ ଆନେକ୍ସର 2 ରେ ଅଛି ମାଲକାନଗିରି ଉଦଳା
এটা এসডিজেএম উদଳା ময়ূরভଞ୍ଜ ୟେସ୍ ମାଲା ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ But today also in your my lord's list, the other 2 matters are there. 40, I think my lord's item 40 and 41.
You obtain that instruction. By that, in fact, you are helping the petitioner. Because let them know where they stand. You see, their prayer for bail, they have to seeking indulgence of the court. They have to show something. They have to go an extra mile. So let them commit if they are depositing. At least to that extent, this court can record that their copy of the affidavit will be produced, and if they satisfy, they will be released. Because I am not imposing those conditions. I'll send it to the learned court to the satisfaction.
Absolutely.
You just see the affidavit that is that nothing has been mentioned.
But so
Para 2, just the affidavit filed by the wife of the petitioner.
Yes.
Has been remanded in 8 other cases of Malkanagiri district.
Yes.
That is annexure 1.
Yes.
Achha, that annexure, I was looking to the annexure of the That is annex. That's not annexure. The Roman one or what?
ନାଇଁ ମୋର
Page 3, page 3.
ମୋର ହାତରେ ଚାର୍ଟ ଟା ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରି
Page 3.
Yes, page 3. Page 3. Amount also I have
So
quoted.
total amount comes to
Well,
9
18
lakhs.
lakhs 30,000.
15 lakhs.
Okay. 18 ଲକ୍ଷ 30,000.
So out of that,
Sorry, my 13 ଲକ୍ଷ 80,000 sir.
yes, 13 lakhs.
13
So,
ଲକ୍ଷ 80,000.
so you ask them if they can, Mr. Vishnu Prasad Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik AGA for the state, Mr. Ranjan Pradhan for informant is there.
Nine.
J. Sahoo तो ଥିଲେ. J. Sahoo को informant पटू पूरा पढ़े लेनी आउ किसी appear करना थे पटू. J. Sahoo भी ଥିଲେ कौन? The Lorded Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as to the petitioner seeking while seeking indulgence of this court for grant of bail. Will deposit any amount as the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his wife indicates that in all the 9 cases alleged against him, he has collected about 13 lakhs, about 14 lakhs of
13 lakhs 80,000.
about 14 lakhs from 9 persons who are the informants in the respective cases. How much time, Mr. Pradhan? As spread for list on?
1 week or so.
List on 21/11.
Again?
21 is that week, 20th week or 13th week?
20th week.
21/11, copy of the affidavit be filed, copy be served on the Lorded AG to obtain instruction. Case diary upon pakar nahi kothile. Achi. The Lorded AG submits that case diary is available.
The charge sheet bhi is allowed.
Okay.
Item 40 and
the other difficult part is that in fact after deposit also they are not getting the money. These 9 people are in real trouble. Because this court, because when you said that, because you said that recovery, this court is not directing for recovery also. But ultimately, like that order passed by the Supreme Court, if somebody deposits, then at least maybe in future.
Amount,
Yes.
whatever amount they have written. A sweeper
No, Mr. Sodangi in one matter, the Supreme Court has imposed cost of that is a sale of flats, 75 lakhs. So he could not deposit it. And he has now behind bar. Mr. Sodangi has been moving for modification of that order by this court. Yesterday that matter was there.
The same order maybe.
So you must realize that at times also challenging the order passed by this court will result in something more amount. That is also now it is evident after Sahara and I am educated that this trend developed from this court by earlier order in some matter. That the amount was directed, it went to Supreme Court and Supreme Court approved that order. That is how this has evolved. But obviously they can't receive the money in this proceeding. As far as the bail and the criminal trial is concerned, the persons are not receiving any money. I mean the victims. Victims are not getting any money. Yes, next.
Item 40 and 41.
40 and 41, same FIR, same order.
Same order, same petition,
same
order, 3 case.
40 and 41, same order. 40, Mr. Naik, who is appearing in 40?
Item 40, my matter. 40 and 41.
No. Sir, they are different.
Oh,
sir.
yes,
Only
correct.
Recently you left that side and you have forgotten. I know.
My friend will install.
40, my lords, is Mr. Mahapatra.
40, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel. 41 also S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel. The only difference is that their fees is per day and your fees is per brief. Yes. Yes, next.
Item 21.
21, my lord, for time to file complete affidavit.
Mr. K.C. Behra for the petitioner, Mr. Devashish Naik AGA for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that though he had filed affidavit on behalf of the petitioner to his wife, indicating the past allegations against the petitioner as far as criminal activity is concerned, he wants to file a further affidavit. 40 na auri only achi.
No, man. 41.
Assuming that all the cases have been reported. As prayed for list on kebe chahunchandi Mr. Bera?
December 1st week time.
List on 5 na kete date dଉଛନ୍ତି? 6/12/23. 6/12, yes. 6/12/23. Yes, next.
22.
May I please, my lord?
Yes.
Permitted to withdraw with liberty to approach reference after examination of the victim. my lord.
Liberty, sir, is always there. Can I curtail that? Can I curtail the liberty? I cannot. So when
I
to
want
state
to-
the obvious, it doesn't look good.
I want to withdraw the application
Yes.
with liberty.
Mohammad Ji Madani for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state, Mr. You
I
are
am
Mr.
appearing for
Rautray,
the-
Saroj Rautray.
S.K. Rautray, my lord.
Mr. Saroj S.K. Rautray for the informant. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks to withdraw the petition. The learned AGA opposes the prayer for bail. The learned counsel for the
Informant,
informant opposes the prayer for bail.
my lord.
Having heard the learned counsel, the petition is dismissed at this stage. Yes.
As withdrawn, my lord.
No. You see, you must understand how the law has evolved. Now, I can't just ignore him and him.
Yes.
Yes.
23.
But what is important that it is only dismissed at this stage. That is important.
Yeah.
You have always a right to renew your prayer. The next day is a change circumstances.
May pray one line, my lord.
Yes, please.
I may be given the liberty to approach the court below after.
Sir, that liberty is always available. If never. Let the trial court interpret High Court order, then we will see. That since the High Court has granted refused bail, we will not refuse bail. Let the trial court pass that order.
Gotte line tige rahile.
Sete vidya buddhi bana jeti more understanding re mu karibi na being.
Yes.
I mean,
As your lordship.
yes.
Obliged, my lord.
23.
May I lordship?
Yes.
Here, my lord, petitioner custody 29/3/2023 and pursuant to the last order dated 5/10/2023.
Mr. Amulya Ratna Panda for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik AGA for the state. You have case diary.
I have the case.
Yes. Mr. G.N. Padhi for the informant.
And
The learned
furthermore,
counsel, Mr. Padhi, being present at the virtual court,
Fulbani.
Kandhamal at Fulbani, addresses arguments. Yes, case diary diyantu.
in the meantime, my lord,
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
29/3/2023.
29/3/2020.
23.
23.
Yes.
29/3/2023. In the meanwhile,
I'm a young boy, 24 years. There was a prior acquaintance and they did, my lord, video call and, my lord, chat. And on that fateful day, I, my lord, dictated, apprehended by the family members of the victim, my lord.
and he may be considering his age, he may be shown indulgence by the court as far as the prayer for bail is concerned. What is the status of trial now?
Victim has been examined, my lord, at PW3, my lord. I have the copy of this. same.
Here in one matter, Mr. Padhi, the public prosecutor produced that statement in by screen sharing. You have a copy, Mr. Padhi, of the statement? Okay.
Him examined at PW3, my lord.
Pocket ରହିଯାଇଛି ପଠେଇବି ତୁ ଦିକେ he got a qualified engineer.
No,
Ye petitioner ye he's not a qualified engineer.
none.
What is his education?
Education minute just lost 2 minutes.
What is his age?
24 minutes.
After plus 2 he has left studies.
Yes.
I think you are not correct.
I'm not,
He must be aware of this technology.
very belongs to also poor family minute. Entire episode minute occurred as because he dictated.
Sir, I'm going through that.
Yes.
Upon taku you can't improve or deteriorate that.
No.
Either ways, there is no, you can't do that, do anything to that. Where is residing this fellow?
That full band.
Nearby the house of the victim. Yes, Mr. Padhi?
No, sir. So he just came to influence the girls.
He's from which?
Chhattisgarh.
Achha.
He's from Chhattisgarh.
What is the name of the accused, Mr. Padhi?
Bhagirathi Deep.
Bhagirathi Deep. I know. Bhagirathi Deep.
What is his education, Mr. Padhi? Case diary is available.
Yes, it's available.
Past allegations of criminal proclivity?
Nothing.
No.
No criminal.
What is the quantity?
6.4 quintals.
6.4 quintal.
He not in from his conscious possession. It was beyond the boundary of his house. Behind the outside the boundary, there was a small storage kind of room where it was kept, not in his residential property at all.
You
driver.
obtain specific instruction, then how he's implicated?
I'll just read this out.
Yes, you can read it.
According to
Mr. Palit, this argument has this cuts both the ways. Because somebody, apparently what you are stating has no connection, that he must be, then why he should be caught? Why he should be arrested or why he should be alleged?
My instruction is that he has been framed. He has been framed. The main accused.
Framed by whom? Because the recovery is not disputed.
No, but
because the recovery part is not disputed. So what is the stage of trial? Investigation?
Investigation, my lords, because of the huge quantity, obviously it is not being sold locally. So now they are trying to trace out the money trail. That is the investigation. So various accounts have been
so you can wait for some time, or at this stage it can be.
I'm willing to wait for some time. If you're not sure.
Devashish Naik AG likhle. The learned senior counsel, hard learned senior counsel for the petitioner who submits that the petitioner is in custody since
23
2623, my lords.
26/20/23. Considering that the allegations, there is no direct involvement of the petitioner and he may be shown indulgence by this court as far as the prayer for bail is concerned. The learned AGA seeks further accommodation to obtain up-to-date status of the investigation, oblique trial, as prayed for, list on 6/12.
Grateful. Grateful.
25.
25, pray for some time,
You are Mr. Tripathi, Mr. B.R. Tripathi for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, additional government advocate for the state, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, seeks accommodation. Further accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for, list on. When do you want, sir?
Any date, your lordship, please.
Arjun ko diyantu. Date 30/11/2023. The Learned AGA submits that case diary is available.
Obliged.
Yes. There is eyewitness account.
My lord.
Eyewitness account is there.
My lord.
302. Anyway, so since he's adjourning, I just.
May I please assume in this case, my lord, I'm in custody 21st January.
Sir, kindly just speak to the microphone.
Yes. I am in custody, my lord, 21st January 2023, my lord, for the alleged offense under section 394 IPC and 25 and 27 as my lord. What happened in this case, my lord? In the
So you have filed affidavit regarding the past allegations are there against him?
26, my lords, I'll have to obtain the CDI.
Which the CD has not been received.
in the meantime,
Mr.
what
B.K.
happened, my
Swine,
lord? I beg
yes.
pardon, my lord. In the meantime, what happened? The evidence from the side of prosecution has been concluded, and the matter is fixed to accused statement. Most probably next week it will be completed, my lord.
Yes.
So I pray, my lord, kindly permitted to withdraw because matter will be.
No, dismissed as withdrawn you want?
I may simply withdraw, my lord, because
No, it has to be dismissed.
from the side of prosecution the evidence has been concluded, my lord.
No, you see, Mr. Swai, I'm looking at the order sheet. So the trend in the pattern of submissions, of the Learned Counsel is before me.
Your lordship adjourned to 1 week after in the meantime.
So if it is your choice, you can withdraw the matter.
Adjourned to
will
1
be
week
dismissed, no
after, my lord,
problem.
in the meantime. The government will take
The
instruction.
Mr. B.K. Swai for the petitioner. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner yet again seeks for adjournment. Prayer is allowed. Sorry, as prayed for list on 20/11/2023. The Learned Counsel for the state shall obtain. Mr. Devasis Naik, Mr. Learned Counsel of the state shall obtain up-to-date case diary and instructions including past allegations of criminal activity, if any, against the petitioner.
God bless.
Yes, next.
Item 27.
Yes.
My your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, today I have filed my lord comprehensive affidavit, my lord, regarding antecedent, my lord.
Survey copy.
My lord, already sir.
The Learned Mr. R.K. Naik for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that in terms of his earlier submissions as noted in the order dated 31/10/2023, he has filed affidavit. Copy of the affidavit has been served on the Learned AGA. So affidavit likely. I filed affidavit indicating the past allegations of criminal activity, if any. Stop. Copy of the affidavit served on the Learned AGA, who shall obtain instructions. List on. Kebe chahuchandi, Mr. Naik.
My lord,
Day after tomorrow instruction asjibo.
my lord, already my lord, 2 antecedent are there, my lord.
So how do they verify that?
My lord, no, I will not verify, my
So,
lord.
as spread for list on 20/11/2023. Yes, next.
28.
On behalf of Vishnu Prasad Padar, your lordship, I like to put this matter for next week.
Your name, sir?
Sir, Amrit Sagar.
Power nahi ki?
No, sure.
Mr. Amrit Sagar on behalf of Vishnu Prasad Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation due to non-availability of the arguing counsel. As prayed for. List on 21/11. 21/11/2023. Instruction asila kichi. New instruction that there is a earlier deliberation in the court regarding whether there is a possibility of the petitioner accepting and mending his wage. Yes, anyway. Yes. Next.
29.
Yes, Mr. Mahanti.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, in this case, Lordship, all witnesses are hostile in this case, Lordship. 302 is
acquittal heijo.
Lordship.
How can I record that all witnesses have turned hostile?
Hostile. Only one witness will be examined on 22, Lordship.
You want adjournment? Mr. Adhiraz Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation, stating that the trial has progressed substantially.
Lordship.
As spread for list on. When do you want, Mr. Mahanti?
22, Lordship.
22nd November 2023.
Lordship, 22nd is fixed for his mother witness, Lordship. After that, any date, Lordship.
5/5/12.
25.
Have you served copy of the deposition on him?
Lordship.
Already served.
Already served.
No.
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner kebe serve kole memo ta file korna receipt ta diyon to court re.
Court re copy structure. Apun de do chapter copy de do.
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall serve copy of the depositions on the Lord AG. Deposition of the PWs on the Lord AG. Yes.
Item 30.
5 na kebe kole? 5/12.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Allegation offense under section 498A, 304B, 506, 306, and 34 IPH and 4 DPH. Custody since 10/7/23.
My lord had called for an updated CD.
Yes.
That I haven't received. My lord.
Mr.
Charge sheet has already.
You are Mr. Niranjan Maharana.
No, my lord.
Your name, sir?
Kabiranjan Mohanty.
Mr. Kabiranjan Mohanty. Mr. K. Mohanty for the petitioner. Mr. Devasis Naik, AGA for the state. What is the overt act alleged?
My lord.
What is the overt act alleged against the particular petitioner?
Particular charge sheet has already been submitted on.
The Lord Counsel for the state submits that he shall obtain updated case diary as directed.
Charge sheet already
As
submitted.
spread for list on. What?
Item 31.
31 may be taken up 2 weeks after, my lord. I have to.
December to nebe apun to epote informant pe appear kotla ka epote pale asle.
Nahi.
Praye to aj informant pe apun achans.
Nahi, go
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit in terms of his submissions as recorded in order dated 9/10/2023 indicating the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner has not been filed.
Yes.
Has not been filed and he may be further and further time may be granted. As spread for list on December.
Aye.
Yes. List on 6/12/23. Affidavit be filed by 24/11/23. Copy be served on the Lord Counsel for the state to obtain instructions. Yes.
Next also same, another quake.
Same FIR.
Aye.
32. Same order as 31. Mr. Jyotirmoy Sahu, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra. Affidavit order check kar debe in terms of the earlier order. Yes, next.
33. May I please, Your Lordship? And I have served the extra copy on 20th October billet, but the noting is there.
Receipt ta diyantu sir.
Apna receipt de.
ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁନି ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାଙ୍କର କଣ ହବ ରିସିଟ୍ ଆପଣ ବୁଝିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍ sir you have to file an extra copy in the court. When did you file the extra copy in the court?
File the AG extra copy served on
ଆପଣ ନୋଟିଂ ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ 39 ସେଠି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କଜ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିଲେ
I will search.
Mr. Jitendra Sahu, you are Mr. Sahu, Jitendra Sahu for the petitioner. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that The order dated 17/10/2023 regarding filing an extra copy in the registry of the court has not been complied with, and he may be granted further time. As prayed for, the extra copy be filed in the registry within 2 working days. Registry shall do the needful for forwarding the same to the learned court in decision of the matter. Learned additional district ADJ and session judge come PO, Special Court POXO, Raigada, so as to intimate the victim oblique informant through the office of the court regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. The next date of listing shall also be intimated to the informant oblique victim. So Mahapatra, you have received a copy?
Yes, my lord. No, extra copy in our file is also not available, my lord.
What extra copy kebe dele?
That may be
First
available
extra
in
copy
the-
on 1st September and second is the 20th October. Data receipt achi.
But
First,
here
second,
is
only
one
the
copy
learned counsel
available
for
in
the
my
petitioner
record.
submits that in terms of the order dated 17/10, he has filed an extra copy in the office of the Advocate General on 20th October 2023. The additional standing counsel shall forward the extra copy to the concerned IO so as to transmit it to the transmit it to the victim oblique informant and intimate them regarding their right of audience in the present proceeding. The learned court in session of the matter shall also inform the Secretary DLSA to take steps for engagement of legal aid counsel and to represent the victim oblique informant as indicated in the order dated 17/10/2023. As list on, as per report, no, list on 7/12/2023. Yes, next.
34.
You are for informant?
No. Next, this matter. 34 may be taken up 2 weeks after.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Further accommodation, as prayed for, list on 7/12/2023. The learned AC submits that case diary is available. Yes, next.
35.
Mr. S.J. Mahanti for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. You it has been you have served extra copies.
Yes, your lord, sir.
Solved and we have, my lord, solved on the.
You have filed extra copy in the registry.
Yes, your lord. Yes, your
No,
lord.
not before registry you have filed.
No, I have only in counter.
Registry, sir. Registry.
No, I have not filed.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he shall file the extra copy of the petition in the registry of this court, which shall be forwarded to the learned so and so. Court ko naata likh pariye ta. Learned special judge under the POXO Act, Bargad, so that it can be forwarded to the informant oblique victim through the office of the court, intimating that the informant oblique victim have a right of audience in the present proceeding. The secretary DLSA shall also be intimated to engage counsel to facilitate engagement of legal aid counsel in case the victim oblique informant is unable to engage any counsel on their own. The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the victim oblique informant shall have can appear at the nearest virtual court of the High Court of Orissa. ଆପଣ କେବେ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ଏଷ୍ଟା within 3 working days କରିଦିଅ. We file within 3 working days. Yes, list on 6/12. The next date of listing shall be intimated by the learned court in session of the matter through its office to the informant and oblique victim. The learned AAC shall also forward the copy to the concerned IO.
My lord.
To
We have
intimate the
sought-
informant oblique victim.
I'm sorry, my lord. We have already sought. IAC sought.
Forwarded.
sent the
Acha,
receipt
the learned AAC submits that the concerned IAC has already sought the copy of the
on 4/10.
Mr. Mahapatra.
Sorry.
Mr.
It is clearly a false information given by
Case diary achi?
Case diary is available.
164 statement achi.
Here, my lord, before filing charge sheet, my lord, case diary was received. 164 statement is there. I find, my lord, in the meantime, charge sheet must have been
Filed. Updated case diary and
if that instruction is available with the petitioner's counsel is not.
Subilan.
My lord,
Last part actually Subilan.
my lord,
If the charge sheet is available, you are saying.
Yes, my lord.
That information.
Yes, that information. If charge sheet file in the meantime, then I have to bring it.
Charge sheet, Mr. Raut, the learned additional standing counsel says charge sheet has been filed or not?
Yes, sir, charge sheet has been.
Yes, then I have to.
Filed on which date? Mr. Subhash Chandra Raut for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, standing counsel for the state.
7/23.
Again, please kindly repeat. Kottigala. Author कहले
27 or 23.
27?
27/23.
27/23.
22.
27/22. कौन कौन?
22/7/23.
No, my lord, that may not be.
22/7/23.
No, my lord, that is not correct.
आपण instruction नियो. तो ठीक है. कौन लिखले?
It is item 36.
The learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Kendrapada addresses arguments. The learned counsel submits that the charge sheet has the final prosecution report has been filed in the meantime. The learned AC shall obtain up-to-date instructions. Oblique case diary by the next date. How much time, Mr. Mahapatra?
A week after, lordship.
As prayed for list on 22/11. 22/11. Yes, next. Here, no notice to the informant is necessary.
No.
Yes.
37.
Yes. So, Bharat Bhushan Rautrai for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. I have given the details of affidavit. I virtue of lawsuit order 11/10. You have solved the copy. 302 Aguru Achi. He has not been charged sheeted. I have given the affidavit I have given. Has not been charged on 302 million. Only one case is pending. That what is the quantity? 109 grams of heroin. Grams brown sugar. 109 gram. Less than commercial quantity. Yes, my lord. In custody since 4/8/23 million.
No, affidavit copy you have.
Little last one. Affidavit copy does finance apna. Kali sir got. Kali dele kinti hobo.
Office re de diye.
Kali apna to instruction bhi nahi pariveni. I have given the details I have given. The charge sheet copy I have already given. The details I understand, sir, but how he will obtain instruction? Mr. Bharat Bhushan Mahanti Rautrai for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit copy of the affidavit dated 7/11/2023 has been served in the office of the Advocate General yesterday, my lord. On 8/11, the learned AAC shall obtain instructions in the matter. As no list on 2011, Mr. Mahapatra.
My lord.
Yes.
Can on 17th, my lord, I have given everything in the affidavit, my lord.
Sir, whatever affidavit, he is not going to, it is not a counter. He has to verify from the concerned IO.
The certificate copy.
You have to be more patient than the accused.
Yes, yes.
Whatever it may be, he is not the only person who has committed crime and he is not the only case.
That I am not saying.
So obviously, you have to, apana jodi debe, then you have to verify. Yes. They have to verify and get instruction.
Yes, my lord.
Now, jodi apana coach he knows it, then that's a different.
No. Certificate copy I have given you the affidavit.
Neither of you know anything about it. The
Yes, sir,
petitioner files an affidavit and he has to seek instruction
Yes,
from
sir,
the
sir.
investigating agency.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, my please, the present petitioner is in.
38, you are Mr. Bola.
Yes, madam.
Mr. BK Bola for the petitioner, Mr. SS Mahapatra, AAC for the state. You have served copy of the affidavit.
Yes, my lord, I have received it. We have already sent for verification. That
Yes.
has not been received, my lord. Instruction
Okay.
not received, lordship.
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that affidavit on behalf of the petitioner filed through his Bappa,
Yes.
father of the prayer, through his father. Kapan lekhle? Father, indicating the past allegations of criminal activity has been solved on the learned State Council. The learned State Council shall obtain submits that he has sought for the instruction in response to the said affidavit from the concerned police. List on 22/11/2023. Yes.
Next item, same things.
Same
39.
FIR.
Same FIR, my lord.
38, you have filed affidavit.
Yes, my lord. Copy served.
Through the father or anyone else?
Wife, my lord.
So that you have to mention, then the order. Wife of the petition. Yes, next.
Item 40.
40, I think it is that matter. It was taken up earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
40 already, sorry, Japan note karna nahi.
40, my lord, was Arjun.
40, Mr. Vishnu Prasad Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. SS Mahapatra, additional government additional standing counsel for the state. Same order as in, that is 20.
This is Arjun, ma'am?
Sorry?
Arjun. Arjun.
Not Citre, he will obtain instruction about the allegation. Total allegation is regarding about 14 lakhs.
Yes, ma'am.
8 Malkanagiri, 1 Udala.
Yes.
I think it is that matter.
Yes, that is that matter. Now, there are, my lord, the list given by the Lord Counsel for the petitioner.
Yes.
Annexure 3, lordship kindly have a glance. There are having 9 cases.
That I am saying. 8 in Malkanagiri, 1 in Udala.
Udala, yes, ma'am.
The total amount is 14 lakhs.
Yes, ma'am.
So he will
14
seek instruction whether he can deposit some amount before the learned trial court.
My submission is, lordship, the 9 cases, altogether the 9 cases be tagged together so that it can be disposed of.
I think
there are 9 cases. Lordship, kindly have a glance.
I mean, how many BLAPLs?
Only 3 cases have come.
No, that list indicates the BLAPL.
Yes. Lordship, kindly have a glance.
So let us take these 3 matters. Today there are 4 matters have been listed.
4 matters. Yes.
4 matters have been listed. So let us take up, others will follow.
My submission is, my lord, only if that will be tagged together. So the informants appearing or will be appearing in those cases, they will have a one say. My lord, what they have done in other cases, how they have cheated and done this. My lord, the case diaries are not available because here in one cases we.
But I don't know whether these BLAPLs are assigned my assignment or not.
No, that is assigned to your lordship, madam.
Because up to a particular date, there is my assignment. Beyond that, not my assignment. So they have to it has to go to the deputy registrar, then to the chief justice, then it will come to me.
Then regular this format.
So 40 and 41 is same as that
20.
20. 41 appearance change karibe. 20. Yes.
42.
Yes, 42. Yes. Two.
Petitioner arrested
Mr. Tripathi Prasad Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court, Ganjam at Berhampur, addresses arguments. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in custody since 16/7/2023. Considering what is his age?
Yes, my lordship, before going to the merit of the case, lordship, earlier direction was to solve copy.
Division bench I cannot direct, sir. You have to move the registry.
I moved the before.
Today your lordship.
Call karibe. Just a second. See, he was mentioning just it reached. So 43. What do you want, sir?
Today
Mr. Biswajit, you are Mr. Biswajit Ranjan. Biswajit Ranjan Tripathi, BR Tripathi for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, ASC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he is filing affidavit
in court
on behalf of the petitioner.
Both the petitioners.
Through both the petitioners through their through their relatives. Copy of the affidavits as would be filed in the registry shall be taken on record. Scanned copy be updated. The copy shall also be served on the learned ASC to enable him to obtain instruction.
Well, I'm
yes.
Handing it over.
List on 24/11/2023. Yes. Next. Call the
I beg your pardon, your lordship. Whether I have to file this affidavit through registry or your lordship is.
It has to be through registry. There is no second counter.
Your lordship.
Yes. It has to be through the registry. Here it is also part of the registry. When you are saying registry, there is no distinction between court and, but here, since it is a paperless court, I can't scan it and update it. Yes. Yes.
Item 1.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra AC for the. So here the state opposite party blank.
Mr. Perez.
We don't have the file.
Okay. The CRL LP has been filed by the petitioner seeking leave to file appeal against the impugned judgment dated 16/3/2005 in 1 capital 1 then small cc 1211 of 2002, acquitting the opposite party under section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. The none appears for the petitioner, though the matter is called twice over when it was taken up before the lunch break and again after resumption of the court proceeding. The order sheet shows that after 25/3/2008, the matter has never been taken up, publicly stated. And is yet to be taken up for admission. None had appeared for the petitioner on 15/1/2007. On 25/3/2008, the matter was adjourned at the instance of the petitioner. Apparently, the petitioner is not interested in prosecuting the matter. The petition stands disposed of. Yes, next, please.
Item 2.
The petition was filed in the year 2009. Challenging the order dated the judgment dated 4/12/2008 passed by the learned Session Judge Khurda at Bhubaneswar in criminal appeal number 33 of 2008, confirming the judgment dated 7/5/2008 passed by the learned JMFC Bhubaneswar in 1.C.C. case number 5975 of 2014. By the judgment, the court of the first instance, that is the learned JMFC, yes, JMFC convicted the accused public petitioner to undergo simple imprisonment for 3 months and pay an amount of rupees 40,000 as compensation to the complainant for dishonor of check under the provisions of section 138 of the NI Act. Convicted लिख लीजिए उठी under section 255 into bracket 2 of CRPC. CR.P.C. When the matter was last taken up on 18/10/2023, the following order was passed. None had appeared for the petitioner and the following order was passed. When the matter was taken up on 18/10, none had appeared for the petitioner. Though there is a peremptory order dated 21/2011 to remove the defects, failing which the CRLLP shall stand dismissed without any further reference to the bench. The defects have not yet been removed. the matter has not been listed or taken up after 20.1.2011, nor any further steps have been taken. Defect. The peremptory order line ta kati debi. Ite bade dekha jaychi as per SR removed. Removed ta padi honi. Though there is a that line kati debi. Go through that line. Apparently, the petitioner is not interested in prosecuting the matter. The petition seeking leave is dismissed. Is disposed of. Is disposed of. Yes, next.
$45.
Mr. Piyush Kumar Padi for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. Mr. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner being present at the virtual court, Odisha High Court at Balasore, addresses arguments. Could you get instruction, Mr. Mahapatra?
No, my lord, I have not received the instruction on affidavit.
Okay.
I'll take.
Mr. The Learned Counsel for the state seeks further accommodation to obtain instructions in response to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his mother, dated 5/10/2023. How much time?
My lord, 1 week after, lordship, 20 seconds.
As prayed for, list on 24/11/2023.
But I may.
List on 24/11.
I may submit, my lord, one thing. My lord, in affidavit, he has mentioned only filing of charge sheet. That means he has not mentioned whether bailed out or acquitted or something, my lord. That has not been clarified in the affidavit. He is having 7 criminal antecedents.
Mr. Padi, are you hearing the Learned Additional Standing Counsel?
So
you have to indicate clearly the status of the case in each of the allegations.
And his position in that, my lord.
Yes.
To facilitate, my lord, for consideration of his bail application, he has to submit either he has been acquitted or he has been bailed. My lord, nothing was mentioned. Has been only it has been mentioned. He has been charge sheeted. So that clearly.
So, Padi, that doesn't make any headway.
Yes.
So you file a affidavit indicating the details. That there is no point in simply listing a number of cases. How many cases are pending? The practice followed by this court, which also again followed by this bench also, that you give the details. Details to the extent that whether pending, whether this trial pending, acquitted or enlarged on bail, all those facts. Audio tanko kon? Yes, sir. Mr. Padi, anyone there, Mr. Who is there in the charge of the virtual court? The voice is not coming, audio is not coming. Can you indicate by your expression that you are hearing me, Mr. Padi? Can you nod your head? No, he is not also hearing me.
My lordship.
Can you hear in the VC what the Learned Additional Standing Counsel stated? Can you hear that?
My lordship.
You have not indicated the status of the case. The sole purpose of filing such affidavit on behalf of the petitioner is that when there is criminal proclivity, then what is the status of each of the cases? So indicate that. You indicate that.
I will submit that.
Yes, yes.
Further affidavit will be filed.
Yes, me call likh le. This is arguments. Next para likho, it is submitted by the Learned Additional Standing Counsel that the status of the pending cases has not been indicated in the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to file affidavit indicating all the details. Debit on behalf all the details as spread for list on. How much time you will require, Mr. Padi?
2 days.
The affidavit be filed, copy be served on the learned additional standing count on the office of the Advocate General to enable the State Council to obtain instruction. List on 24 to 11.
Yes.
Yes.
46.
Yes.
46, my lords. Allegation of offense under 3762 and 363 and 6.
This Kanungo, additional government advocate for the state. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner, seeking further time to comply with the earlier order dated 26/9/2023 to file affidavit on behalf of the petitioner indicating past allegations, if any, against the petitioner. Past allegations of any criminal activity, if any, against the petitioner. How much time, sir?
2 weeks time.
As spread for list on 6/12 to grant further opportunity. Case diary is available.
Case diary is available.
The Lord AG submits that case diary is available. Yes.
48.
$503. Last line that stamp UDH.
Miscase number 4.
Delay of 503 days reported by the stamp reporter in filing the petition. Heard learned AGA for the petitioner. Issue notice the opposite party by registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within how many opposite parties here? Within 3 weeks. To the opposite parties plural kar diyantu. 5 opposite parties. List after SR. Yes, next.
50. In 50 also, my lord, I repeat my prayer.
50, same order. Just see and find out the SR, how many days delay. Miss case 46 of 2005. Delay of 18 days, 180 days. Yes, next.
51.
He has passed away. So 51, Mr. Ponda, your matter. He has passed away.
My lord, there are actually
Report says that 2 of them haven't passed.
Report says?
One.
It again 51 to.
No, 50 51.
Sorry, move wrong.
Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the petitioner, Mr. Prabhas Chandra Panda for the opposite parties 1, 3 and 4.
2, 3 have been reported to be dead. There are 4 respondents.
If he has passed away, you will substitute him or it will abate?
It will abate.
It will abate because the offences are different. It's no financial implication.
307 is there and 294.
3. How? What is the intimation regarding status regarding OP3?
Setavi Astla reported dead. Moro Tula. My learned friend can enlighten my lord. That you pochara pochari kori jodi paibe apun. ওহো এটার খালি 2 years
There is an order for abatement. It is already abated by 5/1/2015. Now it is for admission hearing. Is there anything evidence kichhi achi?
କୋଉ order ରେ
Yes, 5/1/2015.
সেটা ମୁଁ ଦେଖିନି 2015
Yes.
আচ্ছা মোর সেটা লেখা ହେଇନି ସେ order ନାହିଁ ତ ସେଟା ମୁଁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନୋଟିଂ ଯଦି ନଥିବ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିପାରନ୍ତି।
ମୁଁ ଦେଖି
Yes.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
For 1, 3 and 4, the lauded counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on
ଏଇଟା ଯେତେ ଜଲ୍ଦି ରଖି ପାରିବେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ୍ ରଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
କେବେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଣ୍ଡା
ୱିକ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଅଛି
list on ନାଇଁ 20 ୱିକ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ମାନେ 20 ୱିକ୍ ରେ ରଖନ୍ତୁ 20/11
ଆଜ୍ଞା
52
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମାନେ ଯଦି ଆକ୍ୟୁଟାଲ କୋଉ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ରେ ହେଇଛି ଦେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି କିଛି ନଥିବ yes
this is my
yes 52 item 52 to 58
54 I have
54 okay so 52 54 to Mr. None for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 12/12/2023. 53, Mr. S.S. Kanungo on behalf of Mr. Sangram Das, Standing Counsel Vigilance, Standing Counsel for the petitioner, seeks accommodation, opposite party blank. As prayed for list on 11/12. 54, Mr. S.S. Kanungo on behalf of Sangram Das, Standing Counsel, Vigilance, Mr. Prashant P.K. Jenna for the opposite party. What is the instruction, Mr. Jenna?
Instruction ଆଜ୍ଞା 50 ଟଙ୍କା ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ରେକର୍ଡ ରୁମ ରେ ସାର୍ଟିଫାଇଡ କପି 50 ଟଙ୍କା ସେ ମାଗିଲା ତାକୁ ଭିଜିଲାନ୍ସ କେସ୍ ଟ୍ରାପ୍ କଲେ ସେ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେଖିଲା ଯେ ପ୍ରିଭାରକେଟିଂ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଦି କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନେଣ୍ଟ ଖଲାସ କରିଦେଲା
ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ପର୍ସନାଲ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟି ଅଛି
ତା ଏଗେନ୍ଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଅପିଲ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି
ସୋ ସେଇଟା ଅର୍ଡରଟା ଦେଖିବା ତାପରେ ଯଦି ଆସିଲେ
ଡିସମିସ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ଲିମିଟେସନ ରେ ଖାଲି ନୋଟିସ ଟା ନାକୁ ମାତ୍ର ଦେଇଥିବ
ସେଇ ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ସେତିକି କହୁଛି
for the opposite party. Alright, counsel for the petitioner prays for accommodation as prayed for list on 28/11 or further time, sir? 6/12 yes fine
55
55 Mr. Same appearance opposite party Mr. Manas Chan you are there ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ
Kuldeep Panda.
Mr. Kuldeep Panda on behalf of Manas Chan. Same order करते हैं डेट करंतु केबे 6/12 yes
56
56 none for the petitioner Mr. S.S. Kanungo AGA for the state, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 7/12/2023. 57
May I please, Lord?
Yes.
My lord, the notice has been issued in the question of limitation and the notice has been returned with unsolved, my lord.
Yes, what is your instruction? You will take fresh notice.
My lord, I'll take this.
Your name, sir?
Sivasankar Chaini.
Mr. Sivasankar Chaini on behalf of the petitioner, Mr. Opposite party blank, as per the office note dated 8/11/2023, notice of limitation issued to notice on limitation issued to the opposite party by registered post with AD has been returned unserved. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks leave of the court to take notice afresh. Prayer is allowed. Let notice be issued afresh to the opposite party in the present correct address. Requisites be filed within 3 weeks. Unutilized copy be utilized. unutilized copies of requisites, if any, shall be utilized. Yes.
And 58.
Say 58 same as 53.
Again.
Yes.
$59.
Mr. Manish Dhir on behalf of Sarthak Nayak for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that 6 accommodation. Prayer for accommodation is made on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner. As prayed for list on 6/12/2023.
Item 60.
Registry shall indicate name of Mr. Nayak in the case brief as well as the cause list. 60 Mr. Manos Chan for the petitioner, Mr. Opposite party blank. The learned counsel for the petitioner 6 accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on 18/12/2023.
61.
Please lost, madam.
61, sir?
My lord.
Yes.
For the opposite party, no 1 and 2.
Petitioner none, Mr. I just forgot your name, Mr. Hota.
No. My name is Jayanta Kumar Padhi.
Mr. J.K. Padhi for the on behalf of Amit Prasad Bose for the petitioner. When you are appearing regularly, so you please file your,
it's a matter 2019. I'm recently
whatever you file that that there is a memo.
Matter.
Not senior advocate, but anyone can appear being authorized by the law, advocate on record.
Next time I have reference.
For the opposite party, non-appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 7 December 2023.
Oblast.
Yes, next.
62.
I am properly.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the state petitioner, Mr. B.K. Nayak for the opposite party on behalf of Asudev Pujari. B.K. Nayak on behalf of B. Pujari for the opposite party.
I would not.
For admission, admission hearing hey nahi par delay
limitation point is
700 by jayଛନ୍ତି
delay condone my lord.
700 ଟଙ୍କା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦେଲେ?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
ନାୟକ ଜୋର ମନା କରୁଛି।
Receipt is there, my lord.
ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ। Mr. Pujari ଆପଣ ଦେଇଥିଲେ, Mr. Nayak ସେତେବେଳେ ନଥିଲେ।
Pujari has received, it is on 23/12/2008.
That is how after receipt only it could have been condoned.
Yes, my lord. That notice is not there, not non-payment of
list for admission. Date କରନ୍ତୁ। 12th December. Yes. As prayed for list on so as prayed. 63. Petitioner none, opposite party. Petitioner opposite party blank. The none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 8/12. 125 CRPC. Na kon?
64.
498A. Mr. Petitioner none, Mr. B.R. Mohanty for the opposite party. None appears for the petitioner. To grant further opportunity, list on 28/11/2023.
65.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the petitioner state. Opposite party, no one has appeared or notice has not gone.
My lord, for the delay is condoned, my lord. 4/2015.
You take admission notice, you take. The delay was condoned in his absence.
My lord. Only for 47.
The delay in filing the petition was condoned by the order dated 4/2/2015, when none had appeared for the petitioner after notice being sufficient. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks leave to take notice afresh. Take notice afresh, no? Take notice on admission.
Notice.
Prayer is allowed. Let notice be issued to the petitioner in present correct address by registered post with AD. Requisites be filed within 3 weeks. Yes.
66.
66 to 69. So Anupam Ratha is there.
No instruction.
66 petitioner none, opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 13 12. 138 NI Act. Yes, next.
67.
67, I'm appearing for the opposite party.
Mr. Standing Counsel for the state, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Pradhan for the opposite party. Delay condoned or no
Yes,
delay is there?
On the question of admission.
Admission hearing pe achi.
Well,
As spread for list on 15-12. Yes.
68.
Mr.
My lord, on behalf of Mr. S.K. Jafrullah, my lord.
Mr. K. Kamila or PK Kamila?
J. Kamila.
Mr. J. Kamila. Mr. J. Kamila on behalf of S.K. Sheikh Jafrullah. Upon the वकालत file करिबे आपण काई on behalf of करछन
There is a stay, my lord. I got instruction from the
Yes.
next
stay ଆଉ Asian resurfacing ପରେ ଆଉ stay ନାହିଁ କିଛି.
କଣ stage ଅଛି?
Anyway, I understand. Mr. J. Kamila on behalf of Sheikh Jafrullah for the petitioner, Mr. Standing Counsel for the sorry, eta Nilo eta kono ye Special Marriage Act. Now 125.
125.
The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for. List on 7-12.
69.
No instruction.
But here it has been admitted. What is your instruction? No instruction.
Mine have not received 130,000. It was in Losadala for series of the debts. No, they accommodated and
Mr. Anupam Ratha for the petitioner, Mr. Devasis Samal for the opposite party. The petition was filed in the year 2012, challenging the order judgment dated 11/10/2012 passed by the Learned Sessions Judge Baleshwar in criminal appeal number 33 of 2016 of 2012. By the said judgment, the order of conviction and sentence passed by the Learned JMFC Baleshwar in 1.C.C number 469 of 2009, dated 23/4/2012, was confirmed and the appeal was dismissed. Considering the proceeding that, it is submitted by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner that he has no up-to-date instructions in the matter. The Learned Counsel for the opposite party also fairly submits that he has no further instructions.
I have not received.
So Ratha, you shift to the other microphone.
Not received the check bounce amount of.
He submitted that he had not received the check bounce. The opposite party had not received the amount. नहीं से तो conviction है पर कौन है लगी stay कौन है ये लगी stay तो है नहीं
conviction दा 6 मास है concurrent finding of the both the court below
तो लोक अदालत रे पड़ला तापरे
compromise किंतु did not appear. It was also listed for
stay
here
of realization of the compensation amount. 45,000 deposit ହେଇଥିଲା ନା ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଫେଭର ରିଲିଜ ହେଇଯାଉ
that might record already been called for And whether she has received or not, the lady, I have no instruction, that 45,000.
Mr. Ratha, can it be dismissed? Because
in fact, it can be, because in view that I am not pressing it, I have no knowledge the client is not turning up in spite of calls.
you have written to the
No,
letters.
not written, but I had spoken to the lower court lawyer who has briefed me. He said that the client is not.
Lord, counsel for the petition on The Lord counsel for the petitioner submits that despite his efforts to contact the person, the petitioner through the lower court counsel, the petitioner has not responded, and he is unable to address this court regarding the present status of the case. Present status as far as the amount is concerned. But if it is disposed of, then how you will get benefit?
That's why kindly peruse.
No, see, there was a condition in the appeal by the appellate court that he will deposit 45,000. But whatever the other amount?
Other amount, how can remedy less?
Execution.
After disposal, I may recourse the execution.
Obviously.
Yes.
No, he has to undergo the imprisonment also.
Yes.
Will you be satisfied if the sentence is modified only to compensation?
That may be.
Here in 138, it is and or compensation.
Yes, and or.
Yes.
So
the minimum punishment can be only compensation.
Can also be only compensation. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Behra. Or you
yes.
take instruction. I'm not. You say I'm not in a hurry. I'm just thinking aloud.
Next week, ma'am. I may take instruction.
Next week, the learned counsel. The learned counsel for the opposite party seeks further accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for. List on Kodie Wikirasu. Mr. Ratha, you also talk to the lawyer there.
Again, I will speak. Yes.
Because I understand the difficulty, because there is no way you can get the petitioner to come, because once the lawyer says that I am unable to contact him, you have no choice. List on 21st November 21/11. If possible, you take instruction. If that amount, whatever has been awarded, 45,000, that will be the compensation amount for you to receive. The deposit was made before the learned court at the first instance. Yes.
70.
Yes. Yes.
May I please, on behalf of Mr. Amitabh Tripathi,
Your name, sir?
Ashok Kumar Behera.
Mr. A.K. Behera on behalf of A. Tripathi for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the State, Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to adjournment is sought for on behalf of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner.
Copy may be sought.
As prayed for, list on 13/12/2023.
In the meantime, my lord, I have no contact with present petitioner, my lord, because conducting counsel of Learned Court below has in the meantime has expired, my lord.
The difficulty is that this court has no choice.
So,
in this kind of, once the leave is granted and it is admitted, the revision is pending, and it is against order of acquittal or order of conviction.
It is the past
Against acquittal by the
conviction, madam.
Against the conviction, because acquittal can be by the informant.
So pray for whether under my senior.
How he can help you?
I'll provide you my.
Sir, how he can get the instruction from as far as the petitioner is concerned?
Contact happened with the.
I understand. I understand. You said that I am adjourning also. I have already directed for adjournment.
So through police.
When 13/12 it will be coming. But the things will not improve unless you get some information from the local council. How he will help you? He cannot.
Through police.
Because in any event, he is to support the conviction. This is NIA matter.
The at the time of incident, my lord, it the present petitioner age is up to 65 years. Now perhaps 76, 77 years old. Whether he is dead or alive.
You try to contact.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
71.
Petitioner none, opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Sorry, Mr. N.R. Ponda. Mr. N.R. Ponda on behalf of R.C. Patnaik for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 18/12/2023.
72.
Petitioner none. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 8/12/2023.
73.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner. Mr. U.K. Samal for the opposite party. Yes, 138.
No, my. Taking cognizance of offense under section 500 of IPC file.
So it was stayed.
It has been stayed, my lord.
Thereafter, what happened after ACN
Thereafter,
surfacing?
it has not been listed, my lord.
You have obtained up-to-date instruction.
No, I will obtain it.
Oh, not been listed.
I will obtain instruction regarding status of the court.
The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions regarding the present status of the matter before the learned court in season of the matter. As prayed for list on 11/12. Yes.
74.
There was interim order, my lord.
Sorry?
Last occasion there was interim.
After 10 years.
My lord. ACN.
Have you ever thought about it after ACN resurfacing, whether the High Court can pass orders extending the interim order after 10 years? I think the answer is no. Once the Supreme Court has passed a general order, now it is being revisited. The Allahabad High Court has framed certain questions. That's another thing. Yes, next.
74.
Mr. Sambit Mahanti, Mr. G.N. Das on behalf of Sambit Mahanti for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 5/12/2023.
75.
Mr. B.K. Naik for the petitioner. Mr. Standing Counsel for the state. Yes, Mr. Naik.
Pray for adjournment.
Mr. Naik, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 14/12/2023.
76.
Petitioner none. Opposite party blank. The Learned none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant another opportunity list on 5/12.
77.
Same as 76. Date 5/12.
78.
Petitioner none. Opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner. Same order as 76. Date 6/12.
79.
So item 79, I am for the petitioner.
Yes. You have sought copy and filed the receipt.
Yes, Your Lordship. Last occasion, OP number 2, seek adjournment on the ground of instruction, Your Lordship.
Well, I am appearing for the OP number 2, my lord.
Yes.
We filed a writ petition for clarification of my lord's earlier order.
Who has passed that order, sir?
And the petitioner has filed, my lord. So,
OP number 1, your lord. NCLT Cuttack bench Cuttack.
oh, I am not OP 1. I am respondent 2. OP number 2.
No, who
Private
has filed the
respondent.
IA?
IA has been filed by the OP number 2, your lordship.
IA
In
number,
OP-
IA number ta kuntu?
Sir, IA number 5 and IA number 6 of 2022.
Filed in?
Again, sir,
Petition number?
COPET number 65 of 2013.
That is not in the list today?
No.
Mr. Bag,
Yes, your lord.
which IA you are pressing today? 11107 of 23?
No, your lordship.
Then which one?
That is
remove kahin kale je?
Annexure 5, your lordship.
Se taku remove karantunni.
Annexure 6 and 5 has been disposed of, my lord.
Eh?
Annexure 5 and 6C in COPET have been 65 have been disposed of, and my lord sent back the file to NCLT.
Mr. Bag, are you able to follow?
Today the listed writ petition is listed today.
Yes, COPET is not there. That I was asking both. I am asking to the both learned counsel.
Lordship, kindly see Annexure 7, page 35.
Sir, I will see that, but which IA is being taken up, that I want to know.
IA, that is Lordship,
What is the original petition?
Sir, original petition is the OP number 1.
Oh, sir, number. What is the petition number out of which the IA arises? So I want to see whether it has been listed or not.
Sir, IA number is 11107.
So I asked you, you said no, you said no. Yes.
That is for stay. On the last occasion, your lordship directed if a time petition is filed before the NCLT, then the NCLT Cuttack bench Cuttack should consider the same.
Yes. So Mr. Swai is submitting, I think that TA6 and TP7 has been transferred by the order of this court.
Yes, my lord.
Then how it can be stayed, Mr. Bag?
Lordship, IA number 5 and
the
6.
COPET was filed by Mr. Bag, my lord.
Yes.
So this your lordship, after the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, transferred the matter to NCLT, my lord.
Yes.
So NCLT is hearing the COPET right now as a transfer petition.
So Mr. Bag, so you have got an increment, that's another thing. But the prayer you are making in the IA and the writ petition, and can it not be made in the proceeding before the
Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court has not transferred the COPET to the NCLT bench. They have filed an miscase before this Honorable Court in COPET number 65 of 2013.
Whatever, sir, whatever, it has been transferred. It has been transferred.
Yes, sir. And both the
transferred, sir. It has been transferred.
Yes, your lordship.
So the prayer made in the writ petition,
sir,
18/7/2023.
Sir, lordship, for a moment, kindly turn to Annexure 4, page 28.
ଆପଣ impugned order tag ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ Annexure 428. Annexure 7, page 35.
Yes, your lordship. Lordship, we kindly turn to page 36. Both sides counsel present. This is an application filed to recall the winding of order dated 19/7/2022, passed in the file of the High Court of Orissa. This application is received by transfer from the High Court of Orissa and assigned a new TA, that is 6/CB/22, at the request of the representing counsel of the for the respondent matter.
Yes, Mr. Bag, you read the order at page 35. What you are reading?
That is CA number 5/CB/22.
Read that. That you are challenging here.
Yes, your lordship.
Please, just read that slowly. You should appear in your computer system, not through mobile. Are you able to see the entire court proceeding?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Of this courtroom, Mr. Swai and me, you are able to see all of us?
Yes.
Yes, then read it.
Lord and Proxy Counsel Mr. Lakshminarayan Rohit Singh appears on behalf of the applicant. Lord and Counsel Mr. Manosanjan Bag appears on behalf of the respondent. This application is received by transfer from the Hon'Ble High Court of Orissa and assigned new number, that is CA number such and such, on the file of this tribunal. Lord and Counsel appearing for the respondent brought to notice that this application was already rejected by the Hon'Ble High Court of Orissa by order dated 2/12/22 as follows.
Read that. It's important.
Yes, that. As a consequence, the disposal direction in IN number 6 of 2022, this court finds there is no need for considering the request involved herein. Accordingly, rejects the interim application mentioned herein. Since then this application was already rejected on the file of the High Court, no order needs to be passed, and hence this application is closed.
So now the question is, have you challenged that order passed by the High Court?
No, Your Lordship.
Then nothing survives.
But
You
two
can
mistakes have been
challenge that
disposed of by
order
this
passed by
Honorable
the.
Court.
You see, I can't review. I can review that order. You see, this order passed by the High Court is binding on the NCLT.
Yes.
So that they have simply reiterated that they said that not reiterated. They have said since High Court has already considered and rejected, we cannot pass a further order. Now, after rejection of your prayer by this order, you are challenging that order. But now you are in a situation where this bench in High Court cannot recall the earlier order of the passed by this court.
No, I am not on the ground of recall, Your Lordship.
Sir, you are not on the recall. You are not on the recall. You are challenging the order of the NCLT, but you are not listening the entire sentence. If I entertain your petition and can I revisit that order? The order dated 2/12/2022.
Yes.
Order dated 2/12/2022 passed by the earlier bench of this court. Can it be revisited?
But now the NCLT Cuttack bench to hear the PA number 6/CB/2022, which has been already disposed of by this Honorable Court, Your Lordship.
Sir, whatever it may be, if you were agreed by the order by the High Court, you should have challenged that by simply transfer and the subsequent filing of petition, subsequent rejection by the NCLT. I don't assume jurisdiction. I cannot.
No, I am not challenging the order of the this honorable court.
You are in effect challenging that. You are in effect challenging that. Yes, Mr. Swai. Sorry, your audio. Kindly unmute, Mr. Swai.
Yes. I think my friend is not clear on his position, my lord's petition. He has filed for clarifications because the NCLT raised the questions whether the IA in COPET has been disposed of or not.
Yes.
If the will see my lord's order, it is disposed of, my lords.
It is disposed of. They have quoted actually. You see.
Yes.
The NCLT cannot interpret it also.
Yes. Cannot, because it.
What I have been telling now that even I cannot interpret that.
Exactly.
Then Lordship, I pray 7 days time may be given.
Why for? I have given sufficient time. I have already stated better. No, you see, Mr. Bag, I cannot act contrary to a coordinate bench order. Because even that would amount to that to certain extent, though not exactly, that would amount to judicial impropriety. You don't challenge order passed by this court on merit. Suppose, let us assume you are challenging. Can I do that?
Lordship, they have filed 2 IA before this honorable court. That is IA number 6 and IA number 5. And both are disposed of. And now the opposite party number 1, NCLT Cuttack bench.
Yes, after the disposal of the, because you see, if in any event, once it is disposed of by this court, the petition is transferred. That doesn't change the situation. You see, suppose Mr. Bag, just imagine, now it is a hypothesis. Let us assume that it could not have been, it has not transferred and still is in the High Court.
Yes.
Can I consider that? Can I consider your petition?
No, Your Lordship.
Then you have, yes, obviously that's the point.
But the NCLT Cuttack bench now wants to rehear the miscase, Your Lordship, which has been already been disposed of by this honorable court.
They will not. You see, you simply mention that the way they have mentioned.
I have filed the order sheet, Your Lordship.
Mr. Bagh, you are not. Then you see, then you are. Throwing the towel much before the duel has begun. Suppose they pass that order, then you bring it to the notice of the court. How can I presume that they will revisit the order of the High Court? Let them pass that order.
But they cannot sit on in appeal.
Exactly. So that is the precise point that is being discussed. Suppose they pass an order, you show them that order that this has been disposed of. Mr. Bagh, there is a subtle distinction. What you are trying to argue is something little bit different. If everything was disposed of, then what was transferred by this court?
May Lordship kindly see
that argument is also not partly
Lordship, for a moment, only my prayer, for a moment, kindly see Annexure 4 and Annexure 5, Your Lordship. Annexure 4, page 28.
Yes.
And Lordship, kindly turn to page 31 of Annexure 4.
Yes.
Towards last para.
Annexure 4 operative portion, all of us have read or not? Or
Yes,
it is something different?
No, same, Your Lordship.
Then what is the point in rereading it?
Because Your
portion we have
Lordship,
wrote.
Annexure 4 is IN number 6 of 2022. And in view of IN number 6 of 2022, Annexure 5, IN number 5 of 2020 is disposed of.
You start reading page 31, the last subpara, keeping in view. It is just we have already seen the operative portion.
Keeping in view the rifle contents, even after taking into consideration the stage of the proceeding.
Slowly. Go through a bit slowly. Yes. So because
Yes,
you
Lord.
the command full stop. Yes.
At here involving company petition through para 25, since transfer of the proceeding is in 3 judges bench, also includes the cases, post-issue notice and pre-admission to follow the same suit. The applicant herein justify this court in requesting for remittance of the proceeding to the NCLT. Petitioner claims.
Stop there. This 3 judge bench is of Supreme Court.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So yes. And which petitions? Cases, post-issue notice and pre-admission.
Yes.
So what is left? What is left? Which cases are left, Mr. Bagh?
No, here I am not challenging the transfer, Your Lordship.
You see, you cannot. If you are challenging, you have to go to Supreme Court. Then,
No, I am not challenging you.
Then you please read. NCLT. Petitioner claims we get support through the above judgments also. Therefore, while allowing the application, the applicant doing IA6, dropping the corporate petition here.
This court directs transfer of the company petition involved to the NCLT. Registry is directed to transmit the record along with direction of this court to the NCLT for its doing the needful.
Yes. It is at this stage.
Lordship.
Then read para 9. Para 9.
Yes. It is at the stage of the matter considering the request of Mr. Bagh, Law Counsel, to give the registry of specific direction for remittance of the brief within time frame. This court
so again, para 9 has no bearing. If you notice para 8, the last paragraph, actually everything has been transferred. Now, suppose in the transferred petition, the earlier prayer that was rejected by this court, that you can show, that you can reread again. What remains? जोटा आगुरु आपनकर एटी कंसीडर हे कि कोर्ट रिजेक्ट करथला एटा पढु नांती
sir.
What is left? Then the other annexure you wanted to rely on?
Annexure 5, Your Lordship.
Yes.
As a consequence, the
5 simply says that in view of order passed in 6, the 5 is disposed of.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Then now NCLT Cuttack bench wants to rehear the IN number 5 of 2022, which they cannot. My Lordship, kindly see the order, page 36.
Mr. Bagh, where is that order? If you please see the prayer in your petition. If they rehear and pass order, then you have to be aggrieved. I can't predicate that way that they will pass a order in contrary to the High Court order, that it becomes completely, speculative. And how can I bar a court of jurisdiction, including LCLT, any court of jurisdiction, that they will not hear anyone?
But the IS have been
Yes, they are
disposed by
taking
this
up.
honorable court.
Suppose, assuming you are alleging that they are taking up the matter, how can I bar them? Unless they come to that finding. You see, you have to bring whatever objection you have that this matter has been decided. Nothing remains to be adjudicated. So whatever points you have to raise in your pleadings and argue before the NCLT. NCLT will decide and give a finding.
Then Lordship, only my prayer. Lordship, direct the NCL to dispose of the matter within a fixed period, because winding up proceeding already admitted.
Fixed period, how does it help? I don't understand this. What is the urgency? Because I don't find, you see, I am reaching the matter, you must have seen. I have listed 100 matters, still more. So I will direct some other court that you dispose of a matter. I do not know their board. How many matters are there?
From 2013, the petitioner is.
But I think you may have some anxiety or apprehension. Your
because
plan.
In the meantime, your Lordship,
but that has not resulted in till now where this court can interfere.
Lordship, 10 years in the meantime have been passed, your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Swai, what is your response to that prayer that disposed of within a time frame?
My Lord, there is a separate procedure. Lordship knows very well that for insolvency and bankruptcy code, my Lords. After the my Lords coming into force of the insolvency and bankruptcy code.
Para 9 that I was pointing to Mr. Bag to go through. Para 9, they have the lauded court has my early predecessor has referred to that.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Para 9 Lordships that is correctly disposed. That's IS 6 is disposed, 7 is disposed of by transmitting the record to the NCLT, my Lords, to.
No, I am not on merit. So you see, Mr. Bag has no more on that point. He's saying that it may be disposed of within a time frame. I am asking you to respond to that.
No, Lordship, direct tribunal, my Lords, they are having own procedures for insolvency and bankruptcy matters for court. They have to go
step by step.
As per the step by procedures laid down under the bankruptcy code, my Lords. Here the winding of proceedings different, my Lord. They are not sitting in winding of proceedings, my Lord.
Mr. Manas Bag. Mr. Bag, there is no point in keeping this pending. You don't press it.
Lordship, at least give me 7 days.
Because me observing that the order is absolutely fine. You can have it. I'll observe that right now. If you want, because nothing is there.
Lordship,
you cannot be agreed by that order. And the apprehension that they will be taking up the other matter, it is not there.
Lordship, may I pray?
Yes, please.
The last chance, 7 days time.
Last chance. You see, there is no point in keeping the matter pending. Nothing will improve. And as far as the case is concerned, you have presented the best.
Then only my prayer may
if I may say so, if compared with Mr. Senior Bag. So there is no problem. And as far as clarity is concerned, both the lawyers are very clear. You are clear. You have assisted the court. Mr. Swai has assisted the court. So what remains? What can be improved?
Then only my prayer may be considered, your Lordship. Your Lordship, direct the NCL to dispose of
the... You see, expeditious has a... as expeditious as possible, that much I can say.
Lordship,
I don't know. I can't fix a time. I cannot fix a time because when there is an elaborate procedure, to be followed in any proceeding, I do not know. I can shortcut I can cut it short.
But nothing remain for further adjudication in the matter, Lordship, because
IBC, you see, then what is paragraph 9? Then what is paragraph 9 of that judgment, of the order of this court?
My Lord, in fact, the IBC is a time-bound proceedings, my Lords.
Yes, it has its...
Under the statute, 180 days is there.
That I am trying to convey to Mr. Bag that suppose IBC describes, I will say that instead of 7 days, it will be 14 days.
Yes.
Either way, or instead of 7 days, I will say 3 days. How does it make a difference? Because whatever is there, it has its own steps.
Own steps, my Lords. Because here liquidator has been already appointed by my Lord, that they have to test their all these things will come, my lords, under the procedure of IBC, my lords. That is which is a time bound order itself, my lords, by the parliament itself.
You
But
see,
but the power
the
of
NCLT, Mr. Bag, if I can read it for you, page 32, the NCLT will take up this matter as per the procedure prescribed under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016-31 of 2016.
my
Yes,
lord.
Lord.
And it shall not be persuaded by any of the direction. Once this code directs, again, I am functus officio, so to say. How can I direct that something else will be followed?
Exactly.
See, that order is already there in your favor.
Yes.
Looking to the time loss for the pendency of the matter here, parties are liberty to request NCLT for early disposal of the matter involved. That order is already there.
Yes.
That I was showing you, that paragraph 9.
Yes, Your Lordship. Last line.
Yes. So already it is there. Then you will go to Supreme Court and show that this High Court doesn't read any order.
No, Your Lordship.
In fact, they have got stay here, my
Actually,
lord.
lighter vein. Actually, I mean, it is almost like Sironasti Siropida.
My lord.
Like 13 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ sir.
That was your concern in that order that has been noted. 13 ବର୍ଷ, this IBC was not there 13 years back.
କୋପେଟ ଫାଇଲ ହେଇଥିଲା
OPED file ହେଇଥିଲା. So obviously the during pendency of the proceeding there is the interpretation is that IBC will prevail. Heard Mr. Manas Bag for the petitioner, Mr. Ananda Chandra Swang for the opposite party. 2. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties at length, in view of the specific order passed by this court, by the company court or
Company court, my lord.
company code.
by the company court dated
Company court.
dated 2/12/2022, COPET number 65 of 2013, particularly paragraphs 8 and 9. 8 starts at page 31, last paragraph. Quote, keeping in view the rival contentions. Then paragraph 9. Then this court is not inclined to interfere. Accordingly, the petition stands disposed of. Yes. Outline according to the order impugned before this court in the present writ petition has followed the earlier order as quoted above. Then tapar disposed of. Yes.
Lordship, only para as expeditious as possible.
The learned counsel for the petitioner 6 submits that the matter to be expedited by the NCLT. In this regard, there is already a direction. There is a direction as noted above in paragraph 9 that looking to the time loss for the pendency of the matter, the parties are the matter here. The parties are at liberty to request the NCLT for early disposal of the matter involved.
Much obliged.
With the self reiterating the self same order, the petition is disposed of.
Obliged.
Yes.
Item 80.
Petitioner none. Mr. Debasis Naik, AGA for the state. Learned non-appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 12. Then up to 83, anyone there?
80.
Sir? 83. Mr. B.K. Behra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, sorry?
82 your lordship.
Tale call karo serially. Ame court upon 80 declare na hearing 80 then 81.
81 वाला permitted to withdraw.
Mr. Your name Mr. Muduli, H.K. Muduli. H.K. Muduli on behalf of Ellen Patel for the petitioner. You are filing a memo.
Yes, no.
Mr. Dheer, you are there in 81.
Yes, Your Lordship. I'm there on behalf of Mr. Sarthak Naik, Your Lordship.
Mr. Manish Dheer on behalf of Sarthak Naik for the opposite party. Dheer, DHI. Correct the date, 9/11. 9/11/2023 is saying. Today is 9/11. He is withdrawing the petition.
Yes, Your Lordship.
The Lord Counsel for the petitioner files memo seeking to withdraw the petition. According to the petition stands disposed of. Yes. Next.
Mr.
Mr. Pitambar Jena for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Yes, Mr. Jena.
My lord, I sought for adjournment. I'll
The
take.
Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 18/12/2023.
Hon'Ble.
Yes, next.
83.
Mr. B.K. Behra for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AG for AC for the state.
I will take cert for instruction.
Same order. Your date. 15/12.
Obliged.
Yes, next. 84.
84.
Mr. S.C. Misra. S.C. Misra for Aniruddha Das for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, additional standing counsel for the state. Lord Counsel for the same order, dated 4/12/2023.
85.
Sir Raut.
My lords,
Yes.
pray for a date.
Yes, please.
Out of date, Ras.
Mr. R.N. Raut for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. Same order, dated 8th of December. Yes, next.
86.
Mr. Achari. Lambodar Achari is called petitioner none. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra for AC for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Same order, date 11/12. Inform Mr. Das.
My lord, I will.
Yes.
87.
Item 87 also I will take instruction, my lords. Up to date
You are Mr. Prahlad Sahu.
My lords.
Prahlad Sahu for the petitioner. Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 14/12.
88.
Same order, date, same as 87. Date. GN Misra 88/20/12. 88/20/12.
89.
Same as 87. 19th December.
90.
Anas Chan for the petitioner, S.S. Mahapatra for the state. 90, none for petitioner, Mr. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 13/12.
91.
Petitioner none. S.S. Mahapatra, AC for state. None appears to grant further opportunity. List on 14/12. 92.
92.
Pray for an adjournment, my lord.
Your name, sir?
Vivashwat Mahapatra. On behalf of Mr. Ashok Kumar.
Bibhaswat.
My lords.
Mr. Bibhaswat Mahapatra. Vaibhaswat no?
No, my lords.
Bibhaswat Mahapatra on behalf of Ashok Kumar Mahapatra for the for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 19th of December.
I'll say interim order to continue.
Interim order not after 10 years. Last kebe extend hitla. So there is no judicial order vacating the order. So why you are insisting on that?
93.
Petitioner none. Opposite party blank. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity list on?
15/12.
Yes.
94.
I seek an adjournment, my lord.
Mr. Gyanananda Panda. Mr. J.N. Panda for the petitioner, Mr.
SS Kanungo.
S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 15/12, 15 December 2023.
95.
Miss M.S.S. Mohanty on behalf of M.S.D. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo for the state opposite party. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 15/12.
96.
95 same as 99, also same as 95. 99 also appearance, Mr. Kanungo.
Yes.
96 done. Petitioner done. Mr. Kanungo for the AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity list on 18/12/2023.
97.
Mr. Manas Chand for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 19/12/2023.
98.
Mr. J. Pradhan for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as prayed for list on 11/12/2023. 99 same as 95, then 100. Mr. Devasis Samal for the petitioner, Mr. S.S. Kanungo, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions as prayed for list on 8/12/2023, 8th of December. Yes, next. Thank you.